Hilarious. Doocy trolls crazy lefties by asking Trump about wild internet rumor. Man, and it was all the rage, all the news last week when crazy leftists were saying that Trump was dead because he wasn't seen for like 2 days, which is crazy. Like who he just because he wasn't seen for he doesn't do any interviews for 2 days doesn't mean he was dead. But it was wishful thinking on their part. They're disgusting people. These people, the Democrat Party is a death cult. I mean, think about they were on Colbert when Colbert announced that Trump was still alive. Like the crowd was booing and stuff. Like these people are evil, evil people. But what what Peter Doocy did was pretty funny. We're gonna play the clip. This ain't gonna be a super long video because it's only like a 50-something second clip, but we're gonna show it and talk about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. That's where I have a link to my Patreon. I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. Now, this comes from Clash Daily, and they report that how did you find out over the weekend that you were dead? Did you see that? Peter Doocy was, of course, talking about the internet rumors we mentioned here, in which ghouls on the left were licking their chops at the possibility that Trump was either very sick or worse. It's tough to pretend you have the moral high ground when you spend so much of your time and energy wishing harm on your political enemies. But since their movement tends to idealize violent revolutionaries, it's really not that surprising, right? Like I said, the Democrat Party is a death cult. Look at everything they believe in: mutilating children, unaliving infant babies, just everything, wishing death on their political enemies. Like, no matter how much I had a disdain for Joe Biden, how much I think he's evil and bad and a very bad person, not a good father and anything, no matter how I felt about Biden, I never, ever, ever wished death on this dude or any harm to happen to him. Same thing with Hillary Clinton. Y'all know I can't stand Hillary Clinton. I never wished any harm on her or anything like that. I want her to be held accountable for her actions, but I never wished any like harm to come of her. So I don't understand why the Democrat Party, why the leftists are so evil, man. I mean, it's disgusting. But Peter Doocy took the opportunity of a very much alive Donald Trump to dunk on the Blue Anon conspiracy types who were convinced that this time fate smiled on them and took their hated rival off the game board. Let's play the clip here. Here we go.
Something completely different, but about a big viral social media trend over the weekend. How did you find out over the weekend that you were dead? You see that?
No.
People didn't see you for a couple days. 1.3 million user engagements as of Saturday morning about your demise.
Really? I didn't see that. I have heard, it's sort of crazy, but last week I did numerous news conferences, all successful. They went very well, like this is going very well. And then I didn't do any for 2 days, and they said, there must be something wrong with him. Biden wouldn't do them for months. You wouldn't see him. And nobody ever said there was ever anything wrong with him, and we know he wasn't in the greatest of shape. No, I heard that. I get reports. Now, you knew I did an interview that lasted for about an hour and a half with somebody, and everybody saw that was on one of your competitors.
Right. So, yeah, Biden wouldn't do an interview for months. I mean, it was a tracker. People was keeping track of him doing interviews and stuff. He wouldn't do it for months, and the media never said anything about that. Trump, they didn't do an interview or talk to the press in 2 days, and they saying this man is dead. It's ridiculous. But the best part of the exchange is that he was unaware of their ridiculousness. It didn't even rise to the level of warranting his attention. How did Politico tell the story? How did Politico tell the story? They said This is literally their headline from yesterday. Trump denies he's dead. By Ben Johansson Sophia, whatever that is. Like, they literally wrote an article on that. These people are ridiculous. Ridiculous. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this Blue Anon bull crap. Will they continue to have more weird conspiracy theories like this come out and wish more death on Trump? Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.